What's up, everyone? It is Friday, November 25th, 2016, and it's time to go to work on music. Now, I missed an upload this week. Sorry, it's going to happen. I don't even know if anyone's ever going to watch this video, so maybe it doesn't matter at all. I just want to say this channel, this vlogging channel, is at 0 subscribers right now. I pretty much don't get any views. I think I got a couple spam type comments on a few videos. But you know what? It's not really why I'm doing the blog. I mean, yeah, it would be great if people are into it, and over time, I'm hopeful that I will build the skill set and get to the point that they're really awesome and that they're really valuable and entertaining. But I sort of just wanted to start with them in a low maintenance way. First of all, just so that it's not a huge drain on my time and energy. You know, it has been taking time to upload every single day, to review things, even just, low rent videos. I mean, it does take time. But one of the main reasons I'm also doing it is just for my own benefit, just to get a different perspective on myself, on my practice. If I'm going to be videoing it, why not share it with other people, even on the off chance that it inspires one person, or one person learns something that then takes them to the next level in their creative pursuit or their musical endeavors or whatever that is, even if that person's just me. I mean, I know that sounds kind of weird, but as a solo artist doing what I do, it can be very difficult to get perspective on what I'm doing. So using these vlogs, having 24 hours or 12 hours in between when I do something and then when I revisit it, or maybe not revisiting it, or maybe having months between when I do something and revisit it, has been really, really valuable. I mean, even just today, I'm a little late on my practice session because I'm uploading a vlog from 2 days ago that I slipped on because, as I discussed in that video, there was just a lot of personal stuff coming up. And that happens, and that's fine. I mean, that's part of what I'm trying to share with this vlog, is like the realness behind the creative practice, which is, it's not all fun and games. But, what was great is I was just reviewing that vlog, and reviewing some of the footage and realizing, like, man, this stuff I was working on sounds way better than I thought it does, which is always very validating. And in the moment, you're so caught up in the creation of it that you're not always evaluating the results accurately. So it's a way for me to get the listener's perspective on my stuff, which can be a challenge, and I think is really valuable. And also, it's a way for me to, the vlog is a way for me to just get some of this stuff that's swimming around in my head all the time when I'm in the studio by myself out of my head. Get it onto film, get it on into a medium that other people can benefit from possibly, and also that I myself can benefit from. So similar idea, but from a slightly different angle. Now, I was watching the vlog from 2 days ago, and I thought, man, like, I'm getting way better. I'm getting so much better at this than I've ever been before. And I'm talking about the music thing, not necessarily the vlogging thing. I might be going in the opposite direction there. I don't know. But it's fun. It's a fun challenge. It's a cool thing, and we have these media in the digital sphere now that make it easy, relatively easy to both film on a camera that's smaller than my hand, and also upload within a matter of 20, 30 minutes, even like a full day's worth of footage. So it's pretty awesome, and it's fun to take advantage of it, and it's just a cool creative addition. Like I said in my first episode, I'm spending this time in the studio working anyway. I might as well leverage that somehow, even if it's just for my own benefit. So at any rate, that's kind of what's been on my mind the last hour or so that I've been sifting through this footage. My computer was full from all the footage that iMovie was importing and then storing in its own little capacity, so I was double storing this footage, which was kind of ridiculous, but I deleted 250 gigabytes of iMovie library, and so was finally able to import today's video. I also got a new external hard drive, which I'll start utilizing to just free up some space. But anyway, now that I've been just yammering for a few minutes, let's get to work. Focus for today is, like I was saying at the end of the last video, just going further with the show. I do want to move further with my online classes, but I'm gonna minimize that time a little bit in the sessions. I'm gonna keep limiting my instrumental practice up until probably next year, starting in January, and then I am going to just get to work on the show, try to tighten up the song I was working on 2 days ago. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. Took the day off, which was awesome, by the way. Highly recommend days off when you can get them. And yeah, just try to move forward with the show and just get it pumped out, knocked out, feeling good, and then just move on. I think creatively I can be very linear, and it is actually helpful for me to be like, okay, I'm working on this thing, and then this thing's done. There's also quite a bit of value in being non-linear, working on something for a little while, working on something else, coming back to this other thing. I've talked about that before. I'll continue to talk about that. Particularly helpful when you're learning stuff. But for now, I think creatively, like just working on something until it's done, I think has been really powerful for me recently, because I think in the past I would start something and then just move on to the next thing that was interesting. Start something, move on to the next thing, and I never really finished anything. And I had a great conversation with an artist friend of mine who was like, "Look, man, you need to finish something." And I realized that's how you get momentum. That is how you get momentum. I mean, momentum, you got to start something, I guess, to build it, but to create it, but then to build that momentum, it's like, got to finish stuff. Otherwise, what are you really doing? You're not ever taking any snapshots of yourself. So that's the goal today. We've got a few hours in the tank. We're going to make the most of them. Here we go. All right, good study session. Finishing up some articles from the Learning How to Learn class. Just more about testing being a good way to learn things. And then what else was I doing? One of the big takeaways from the article I was reading was even if you're super talented, if you don't practice, you're not going to excel beyond the people who do really put in the time. Even if you're average talent, if you practice, you're going to be better. And obviously, if you have talent and you practice, then you're pretty much unstoppable. The other big takeaway was right. They did a study where they proved that studying arts like dance, theater, music really improved motivation and concentration, and that people who were put through the learning process of those things were able to apply that motivation and focus and determination to new skills, which I thought was really interesting and definitely very inspirational. Then I moved on to some genre research. One of my friends said that she thought my music reminded her of Fink, which I think is a great artist and more like in the progressive folk vein. But I was just going through some Fink tracks, looking at the Fink Wikipedia entry. I'm going to tomorrow look at the Fink Amazon Music entry, look at some of the reviews, look at the genre classification, and just start to build up, not just from my own mind of my own perception of my sound, but from other people's minds and other people's associations with my sound, and then combine that with my own research to form a truly, hopefully, accurate and balanced picture of what my music is like, and then mold that into some good genre descriptions. So I'm going to move on now and do a little bit of drum practice. I'm going to keep it real light because I had a big workout last night, and I'm still recovering physically, and also because I've been playing a lot recently with both instruments working on the show, so I don't feel the need to like go deep and then take a day off and then go deep. So here we go. All right, really good drum practice. Now it's time to get into some work on the show. So here we go.